Welcome to our Modi briefing. Today we kick things off with a bang as Elon Musk finds himself in a battle he might not win. His public spat with President Trump over subsidies and governance has sparked a messy fallout, raising concerns about the influence of corporate power in politics. It's a high-stakes game, and history suggests Musk's empire could be the one to suffer. Next up, we have some diplomatic good news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is heading to Canada for the G-7 summit, showing that India-Canada relations are warming up. Despite some tensions over Sikh activism, Modi's sixth invitation highlights the growing economic ties, with India poised to become the world's fourth largest economy soon. It's a sign of shifting global alliances and diplomatic efforts. Finally, in India's northeastern state of Manipur, things are tense. Authorities have imposed a curfew and shut down the internet after protests erupted over the arrest of armed group leaders involved in ongoing ethnic violence. With over 250 lives lost and thousands displaced, the situation remains fragile. Critics blame the government's handling, including Prime Minister Modi, for failing to restore peace. Please continue to watch for more detailed updates. Foreign policy reports on Elon Musk's recent clash with Donald Trump, highlighting how their political alliance, once influential, has now unraveled into a messy and damaging divorce. Musk's vocal criticism of Trump's subsidy-heavy budget and his attempts to undermine government institutions reveal a reckless pursuit of power that ultimately harms his reputation and business empire more than it does Trump's administration. The article emphasizes a broader lesson from global autocracies. When powerful business figures challenge authoritarian leaders, they often end up losing, as seen in China, Russia, and India. Musk's ambition to wield direct governmental influence echoes Maoist ideas of continuous revolution, but his overreach risks reinforcing the perception that democratic institutions are subordinate to political power, a dangerous precedent that autocrats worldwide have long exploited. The Toronto Star details Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming participation in the G7 summit in Canada, a move symbolizing warming diplomatic relations Although India is not a member of the G7, Modi's sixth consecutive invitation signifies a strategic shift amidst global trade tensions, especially with the US under Trump's tariffs, prompting India and Canada to strengthen their bilateral ties. The article underscores the complex political landscape where Modi's invitation has sparked controversy within Canada's Sikh community due to India's alleged repression of Sikhs and the assassination of a prominent activist. Nonetheless, the renewed engagement aims to bolster economic and diplomatic connections, with trade between India and Canada already substantial, though still overshadowed by the immense US-India trade relationship. BBC reports on the volatile situation in India's Manipur, where authorities have imposed the curfew and shut down the internet following protests over the arrest of leaders from an ethnic group involved in ongoing violence. The arrests of Meitei radical group leaders have sparked unrest, with clashes resulting in injuries and chaos across the state. The conflict, rooted in land and influence disputes between the Meitei and Kuki communities, has led to over 250 deaths and mass displacement since 2023. The government's response, detaining leaders, deploying security forces, and suspending communication, has only intensified tensions. Opposition figures criticize Prime Minister Narendra Modi's handling of the crisis, accusing him of neglecting peace efforts, while the state's political landscape remains fractured and unstable, illustrating the deep-seated ethnic divisions and the challenges of restoring order in a conflict-ridden region.
Thank you for tuning in.
The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses thoughtfully curated by the 6DO team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6DO brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6DO team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6DO brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6DO brief via email.